And then we're gonna pop out chat. And let's look at the stream health. Excellent. Okay. Now we're gonna look at OBS. We have to switch over chat. And then we'll pretty much be good to go almost. We just have to line some stuff up. And then here we could do, what is this? I'll create a poll. That's cool. Something like that. We'll do that. And then I believe we'll even take this and bring it in there. Yeah. I kind of want to bring... No, we're good there. Okay. It looks like everything else is good to go, man. Oh, but maybe we'll do this, and then we'll bring this out. Hold on. Doing little nitpicky details. They're important. Have good quality. All right, there we go. Okay, so here's what we have going on today. I got a commission, and we just finished up a creature yesterday, so that's awesome. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta lock it. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so we made the creature yesterday, and what really matters is making the game good. But the commission just came in, and I only have 2.5 weeks to do it. But I also have another commission that I'm doing, and so instead of making a creature for the game, we're gonna make KingKong, because that's what they asked for. So that's awesome. Hello Zim, how's it going? All right, so let's do. We have this base mesh. It's not very good, but it's good enough. You know, it does the thing. So we have limbs, we have fingers. That's what matters. And let's just get into it. Let's apply the scale again. And then here I have this mesh, the building. So this, they want it on a Chicago building, which is pretty cool. So I ripped it from Google Earth, and this is what I'm going to use as a base. I'm going to sculpt in some stuff on top of it, like, because there's like individual windows that we need to put on there. But other than that, we're gonna do the A pose. Matthew, well, hello, you're a new face. Hell yeah, that's awesome. So we're gonna make the A pose, and it's gonna be pretty generic. I just want to like get the form right, like get those massive forearms that we have going on in the. Oh, okay, here we'll do something like that. There we go. So he has massive forearms, if you see down here, and I want to get those massive forearms, get like, because he has stubby legs and stuff like that, and get his fingers right. And then I don't know, Zim, I don't know who won. Hello FNF, how's it going? You made it back. Hell yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do an A pose and make it look good enough, and then I'll rig it up and pose it up onto the building, and then we'll sculpt on that further. So let's get this thing going. I think they both won. Neat. That's pretty cool. Some spoilers for everyone, I guess. So then let's see what a remesh would do. Okay, that really got rid of it, huh? So let's we'll probably do a 0.005. No, let's do a 0.005, I believe. And then we'll do a remesh of that. That's a lot better. We lost some fingers though. Okay, so then let's 0.001. Let's see that. That'll be 5 times more than what it was. You can try and make his shoulder pads bulky. Yeah, maybe. We'll see how that goes, because the dude who commissioned it, he didn't mention shoulder pads, he only mentioned the jersey. So okay, let's focus in on this thing, and here we'll actually go to the chest. There we go, and we'll make sure it's mirrored. We'll have some clay strips. Let's look at this thing. So we have a few pretty obvious changes, right? So what we'll first need to do is shorten the legs. That's pretty easy. That looks funny already. Bring the torso down. Bring these shoulders up. Bring the head down. Something like this. It's okay if we lose like the facial features. That's not a big deal. And then he has like a pretty wide torso. Something like that. And then I'm not liking this. I don't like this song. Every time I get to it, I'm always skipping it. I should take that out. Greetings! Hello, Cthulhu. You're back. Hell yeah. So then we will puff out the forearms. Beefy forearms. There we go. Get the shoulders going too. Oh man, those are some beefy forearms. It's been a while since you last watched the stream. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Well, I'm glad you made it back, my dude. Okay, I kind of want to keep these feet though. So maybe I'll beef this out, right? And then we'll have that going on. And we need to get a good back going. Something like that. There we go. And then here we'll get deform tool. It's already looking like a gorilla. Hell yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Usually that doesn't work out for me. Usually it takes like a half an hour to get things going. Which, I mean, it's been 5 minutes. Wide boy. So then, if we look at this, I'm gonna bring this to the side so that way I can look at it. Measure it up physically. Here I'll even... Oh, okay. There we go. Perfect. He's a toddler, basically. Oh, shit. So then his arms are longer, too. Yep, his arms go down. So his knuckles, if we look right here by my head, I hope you guys can see that. Yep, so by my head, his knuckles go down almost to his knee. And so if we were to try to do that with the pose brush, for instance. No. Well, high strength. What's going on? Why is it being weird? That's so glitchy for no reason. So if we bring the arms down, see how the knuckles don't reach as far? It's close. It's actually closer than I thought, so I'm glad I brought that out. I'm just gonna take it. Oh. Okay, let's see here. Maybe we'll take the snake hook, huh? I'll shrink it down. And then here we'll lower the radius. Just kind of do something like that. That's pretty good. He definitely has bigger hands. Yeah, you're right. So we'll check out the fingers too. Fingies. I'm just gonna... Oop. There we go. And I think what I'm gonna do is I might just pull them. See how well that works. That works okay. Yeah, something like that. We might have to end up redoing them completely, but we'll see. I'm hoping not. I'm really liking how much detail we already have with the base mesh. But yeah, if we look at some fingies, some fingy fingers, and then their thumbs are weird. They're like way up here. Something like that. And then we'll pull this down. Right, that's kind of how they look, roughly. I'm amazing at sculpting. Oh, man. Thank you. I try. Quite a few years have gone into it, though, you know. Yeah, maybe make The finger's thicker. Yeah, we'll get to that. Right now I want to keep them thin because of the remeshing. Yeah, they're definitely going to be thicker. And then there's going to be a lot of work done on what's going on. There's this thing called Forger on my iPad. I've been messing around with it, and it's been pretty fun. Kind of like Baby Blender. I've heard of it, and I'm really interested in checking that out. I want to get a fucking iPad or tablet or something, because I want to try and maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking of how I want to update my tablet in some way, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna get like a normal tablet like an iPad, or if I'm going to get like a Wacom tablet. I have not decided. Yeah, it seems like a really cool app. I want to check it out more. They have like really weird looking toe fingers. Ew, so gross. And then here, let's look at I think I have more feet. Yeah, so their foot thumbs are like opposable as well. And that is so strange to me. So here's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I can figure this guy out. Yeah, we did it. All right, perfect. Okay, so I moved it. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to separate it from this mesh over here, because it's very easy to like accidentally like pull on the second finger or whatever. And so, but thankfully I was able to separate it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of grab it and just move it back. And then see how I moved the rest of them? I can just move those back as well. You can kind of just like massage it into place. Now we kind of have a thing that we can work with. Now I'm actually gonna like go on either side and mush it back into place. And now it's kind of wacky, right? It's kind of weird. But what I think I can do here now is I can pose it maybe a little wider. It's gonna be weird, but I think this is the best way to do it. It could totally just be wrong here. We'll do something like that for now. I have a feeling he's actually gonna be using this finger, so maybe we won't do that for now. Maybe we'll just leave it out here in the open. Let it be weird, okay? And so what's gonna happen, as I kind of explained earlier, is we're gonna end up rigging it, and so we'll be able to move it around. I'm just getting like a very base model, and then once I rig it, I'll be able to have it grab onto the building, and then we'll have something. Then we can work from there after that. So I'm actually gonna blow up his traps a little bit. I want to get this as close as I can to the thing, to the real thing, and then what's up in a fight, King Kong or Donkey Kong? Probably King Kong. He's probably bigger, isn't he? Maybe you can get rid of the toes. No, that's how they look, isn't it? If we look at this picture right here, right? That's how they look. So we have to, I'm gonna keep them in there. Yeah. It's very neat. Very cool looking spiky teeth. And then I definitely want to, oh yeah, I'm glad I checked that out. I can do a lot of sculpting on his face before we pose him, so that's really cool. We'll get into that. Yeah, we'll get pretty much right into it, I guess. That's like, I already did the body almost entirely. I'm gonna continue on with it, but so let's do a remesh real quick. Oh, we'll save it first, and then we'll remesh it. Kong, yeah, we're doing Kong. Some dude wanted a really weird sculpture, so that's what we're doing today. Right. Let's do what we'll do next is I'm actually gonna like break down all these edges. So we'll have like a 0.3 for the smooth, and then we will go to town on it. Maybe it can be a little harsher, maybe a 0.5. That's a lot better, yeah. We'll just massage all the edges down, but I don't want to get rid of these too much detail, you know. Not that there's really any detail in the first place, so I guess it doesn't matter. Ooh, yeah, see right there? That's what I'm talking about. So you can kind of like, you can easily like get rid of stuff. So if you just like lightly go over it, you can still keep what you just worked on. Monkey tushy. I don't know, my dude. What did the door say to the vase? Cthulhu, sorry you've been for not being in the last few streams. No worries. No worries at all. I totally get it. You guys have other stuff going on. I know a lot of people are just now getting back into school and stuff, so that's crazy. Alright. So now we have something to work with here. We're gonna have to remesh it again to see how the nose kind of went into a point. If we look at wireframe, right? What? Oh, wrong button. Wireframe. You can see how it all actually clustered together right here. And so now if we remesh it, here, let's get a pretty up close look at it. Hopefully you can see this. Here, we'll look at it from the inside. I'm really interested in this. So like, see how that's all clustered together? So like, if you look at the squares, they're pretty big out here in comparison to down here, right? So when you try and smooth that out, it does its best, but it's not, it won't actually like separate them. And so then if you remesh it, what you're doing when it does it is all across the entire sculpture, it tries and spreads them out as evenly as possible. And it's really fucking cool how it happens. It's just like a bunch of math that we don't have to deal with. It's so cool. I don't know, they're both inanimate objects. They don't speak. Right on. Okay. My eyes feel weird. Why do they feel weird? I guess we're gonna make the monkey now. You know? I mean, I guess that's what we're doing. Well, I think we're gonna pull up the head a little bit. Yeah. Something like that. I'll actually keep it kind of conservative for now because we'll be sculpting on top of it and we have to add in a hair. I don't know how much of this is actual skin and fur, or how much is poofed out because of the fur. So I have to keep that in mind. This is a low res image. But I'll work with it. Here, I'll work with this guy first though. That's like plenty of shit to work with. I actually really like how animated the face is, so I'm gonna try and emulate that as best as I can. So what I like to do is I'll take a radius pretty low and I'm just gonna cut open a mouth right here. Maybe actually I'll make it even smaller right now. I'm gonna just sketch in some details, sketch in the concepts of where the face will be. So maybe we'll do something like this. So that would be like the mouth, right? And we can move stuff around afterwards. And then we have the nose, which is wacky. It's kind of a weird nose. Monkeys are weird. What are... King Kong's a gorilla, right? What happened to Happy Man? What do you mean? Oh, do you mean Smiles? The creature we were just working on? That actually finished up, and I actually posted a TikTok about it already today. And we'll do like a little face, right? That's a monkey, right? So, and then I'm gonna increase the radius a little bit, increase the strength quite a bit though, and we're just gonna push it in, right? And this is the crease tool, right? I can't, doesn't always register. And I'm just see how I can just push it in, just make giant holes, It's really cool how that works. And you just kind of go in, give him some cheeks. I'm also making room for like the tongue and the gums and all that. So right now we're just doing the skin, like the lips and the cheeks, because we're gonna have the whole thing on the inside. What's up, screaming monkey? Yeah, that's right. Gorillas kind of look like orcs. Orcs kind of look like gorillas. That's probably where they come from, you know, like the ideation of an orc. That's pretty cool. Actually, I never thought of that though. All right, so then we have a monkey, and then what I'll do here as well is I'll build up. So I have clay strips now, and I'll build up the nose as best as I can. You know, it's not going to be perfect, but it'll be a start. And what I'll do afterwards is I can move it around with the elastic deform tool. So I have a bit of the outline of the nose, and I'm not going to worry about building it up quite yet. Actually, what I'll do is I'll cut it down just a little bit. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it'll do. And then we'll cut into the eyes. Right, that's a pretty harsh shelf on the eyelids right here. It's pretty harsh. So you got to make sure it's pretty like as angular is what I'm trying to say, right? So attempting to recreate that as best as I can. And it doesn't have to be perfect. The volume just has to kind of be there. So now we have a monkey. You know, it already kind of looks like a monkey, so that's pretty cool. And what I'm gonna do is, before even a remesh, what we'll do is I'll take the elastic deform tool again, and I'll take this nose, and I'm just gonna kind of pull it out. Oh, maybe we'll make it bigger radius. I'll pull it out again. So now we kind of have a nose looking thing. And it's a bit too much, so we'll pull it back. And then we have, so I have like kind of the lips meeting right here for some reason. That was not intentional. So I'll just kind of push it in and then pull this out. Right? And then I'm seeing like his chin is pretty thin compared to like a human, I guess. And then we also have to keep in mind that the fur will be added on top as well. Monk. I'm glad you're here too. I'm glad you're here too. And here, let's do. Okay, so then he has like this ridge right here. It's kind of like a Neanderthal. So we're gonna pull that forward, kind of like that, roughly. I mean, and then his head's pretty weirdly rounded. It's like a. I wish I could see more up here, but if I like, it's pretty tall compared to see like up here. Now, how much of that is an afro, or like just like a floof of hair, and how much of that is actually like the head? I guess it doesn't really matter because it's gonna be. I'm not adding any hair particles. I'm just gonna be sculpting the hair in, because this will be printed rather than like being a render like a. So. Okay, and then I'm seeing also right here is like the mouth is a little too wide. And then the lips are actually in front of the nose. I might need more perspectives. But I think I'm getting kind of like where I'm going, where I need to be going. So let's take a step back, right? And let's look at this face real quick. Okay. So it looks funky, huh? Looks kind of weird. And so let's see what that means. What is this? So if we, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at an orthographic view. I'm gonna set it up next to my reference. And let's see if I can get the perspective roughly the same. Ah! Oh. Okay. So what I'm seeing is, I wonder how much of my face is covering up the monkey. Oh, okay. So what I'm doing here is the monkey next on the left side of my face, I'm putting it up against, like right next to my blender window, and I'm taking this monkey, the monkey that I'm sculpting, and I'm putting it on the left side of the blender window, right? And so now they're next to each other on my screen. Here, I'll actually give you a view of it. Oh. Awesome. That's not going to work. Okay, well, anyways, I think you understand what I mean, hopefully. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of start moving the face around until we have the actual proportions that we need here. Because the mouth and the head is bigger than what I made it to be. We have to make that look right. And it's not half bad either. Like now I'm kind of just being a little picky. What we're missing here actually is some lats. So I'm going to pull the lats out. Bring the tries back in, lats in. Kind of mush them into each other. All right, so let's look at that real quick. That's a lot better, I'd say, anyways. And then maybe we'll puff this out. All right, we want to keep the lats. And then, so I'm going to leave the face alone for a second. And then, oh, I'm fucking dying. I'm going to put a fan on. Oh, that's better. Okay, so then, let's take these pectorals that are going on here and let's fucking erase them real quick. I'm going to kind of carve into them lightly. That's a bit harsh, but that's okay. Something like that, huh? There we go. And then I'll smooth that out. Because their pectorals are a little odd to me. Like they're not human like, so like that's odd to me. And so that's a bit of what I'm struggling with right now at the moment anyways. Just trying to figure that part out. Kind of sad looking, but we'll fix that later. And then we'll do, oh, whoopsies. I'll take these. So we'll put in the clavicle actually. I think that's what I'm missing. So I have the clavicle right here. Right. Making it a little exaggerated. That's okay though. And we're gonna bring it up into here. And so then that's the shelf that we're seeing where the traps are a little too smooth. We actually want to push the traps into the bones because they need to attach to something. They can't just be all rounded like they were. That's a lot better. It's these little subtle things that you have to get just right. So now we have these pecs, right? And something like kind of rounded out like this. I'll build it up and around. And then I'm thinking, so we don't need to keep the what was I thinking? I lost my train of thought. What is it? Oh, the fibers. We don't need to keep the fibers, so I can kind of just build it up however I feel like it. And That'll work. It'll still do the thing that we wanted to do. Someone asked how important topology was, and yesterday, and I answered with it doesn't matter as much as like if you're trying to animate them. But here's the deal, like this is going to be a lot harder to smooth out because we're working with such a higher topology right now. We're already working with 1 million faces, and that's because I wanted to keep the finger detail, but then it's going to be like this roughness is going to be hard to get rid of. But here's the cool part. A lot of this doesn't matter as much because we're going to be decimating it and then resculpting on decimating it, moving it, posing it, I mean, and then resculpting on top of it. So it's not a huge deal. Right now I'm just trying to get the general form just right. And I think I'm getting there slowly but surely. Right, I'm basically making another man. I don't really know how to make them not human. So hopefully I'm getting there. I made the pecs a bit too big. Something like that. And then it doesn't even fucking matter. I totally forgot. Okay, no, it kind of matters. It matters. It matters a little bit. So the face really matters. Everything, all the limbs matter, but he's gonna be wearing a jersey. So specifically right here, all that matters is like the very general form, which is really cool. So I'm gonna take advantage of that and stop right there. Let's go ahead and we'll remesh it. Okay, so everything's back neat and orderly, as best as it could be. And then we'll get back to the face, get all the nitty gritty details. Let's see here. So maybe we'll do a crease tool. We'll kind of carve into some things here. I'll push this way back for the introduction of the eyes. All right, and then we'll push that back. And this actually is pretty harsh right here. Monkey, he do be having abs. You're very right. I mean, when you're out in the jungle, you might as well fucking exercise all day. That kind of looks right, almost. You know, it's not perfect, but I can take that. That's okay. Yeah. Maybe we'll do something like this more scary. Yeah. I think the nose is a little bit smaller. Maybe we'll take this down too. So then he has like a gnarly. Yeah. And same with this right here. I'm just gonna kind of pinch these. And I actually want to keep this even. Something like that. And then let's go ahead and we'll kind of scrape back on it. Just gonna shape the face a little bit. Something like that. What I'm also seeing here is the mouth isn't as wide as I'm making it to be. But that looks wacky too. So it's a little funky right now, but we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll build it up around the sides. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. How far back? Oh, okay, whatever. I goofed up. We'll push this in again. That's not bad though. How long have you been using Blender since? I've been using Blender since last October. So quite a while now. Finally starting to feel like I can teach people, which is cool. I remember like 2 months in, people were asking me to like do tutorials, and I was like, hell no, I'm not the person to do tutorials right now. I'm still learning so much. Not that I stopped learning. I'm still learning so much as well, but now I feel like I actually know some stuff, so that's cool. All right. Maybe it would be crease tool. I think I want to push this back in. Right? Hey, that's not bad. Yeah. That's pretty good. Looks like a monkey. Right? Maybe we'll take the ears. I'll take like this ear, and I'll just kind of stick it up here. Nope. Something like that. That's a monkey. Yeah. Now, does it look right? I hope so. Kinda. Mostly. I made this part too harsh. The shelf I made right here. So we'll just get rid of that. Monkey. So that's, I mean, the back is probably thicker, huh? Something like this. Some with the legs. So I want to keep the shoulder. That is a monkey. Just a very buff, cool monkey. Yeah. Well, that's what God King Kong is. He is a fucking buff monkey. All right, let's get these the fingies in order, huh? So we'll do, first I'm just gonna puff them out. And this is just the bulge tool, or the inflate tool. You can tell what I call tools in my head. So even though this is the inflate tool, I call it the bulge tool in my head. And then same with, so I'm actually going to keep these guys together. They don't need to separate. This guy can be bulged out though. And then same with, crease tool. I call that the indent tool for some reason. Get rid of this shit. So then if we look at it too, okay, I'm starting to see some things, which is cool. He's a pretty harsh skull right here, right? And so, looks like he stubbed his toe. That's why he's screaming, you know? So then, here, I'll just take this. I'll kind of like give it a shelf. Right? And we'll actually bring this out as well. And it actually like reaches down. Not that harsh though. So it's like this and it goes inward. So we'll actually, just to save some time, I can just pull it out. Like that. And then we'll work on it like that a little bit. Pretty harsh skull, like just kind of shoving through his face like that. Really interesting. We're getting there. We're almost to the point where we can pose it. Kinda almost there. Oh, there's more. So, okay, I'm actually gonna pull his lip down. Like this, because there's more lip between his nose and his upper lip. So I'll take advantage of that. We'll actually push this back as well. Something like that. There we go. Looks a little silly because there's no like gums or teeth, but I think we get the idea. I'm not gonna put the gums or teeth in until we pose them up, so that's gonna be interesting. I want to see what happens. So what we're gonna do, what we're gonna end up doing here is we're going to decimate him to at least 100,000 faces. So we have a million right here. See, 1.1 million. So I'm gonna do a ratio of like 0.05, and I want to see how much detail gets lost at 100K, because it has to be, it can't have too many faces if I want to pose it, you know. Let me take a peek at TikTok, see what's going on over there. You guys are good. Cool. All right, so we are at basically 100,000 right there, so that's pretty cool. And then let's look at this face right here. So we actually keep a lot of the detail, so that's cool. That's really, really cool. Even the scratch marks, so that's awesome. So I think I can go a lot deeper into this than I thought, which is fantastic. Because I'd rather sculpt it all. I want to sculpt as much as I can in mirror mode while I can, before I decimate it. Because then you're sculpting twice as fast and you don't have to worry about actually mirroring it because the computer's doing it for you. So that's nice. So that's what we can actually put quite a bit of work into this guy before we have to worry about anything. So we'll get this guy back in here and we'll fucking just keep going to town, my dudes. Let's see here. I feel kind of wacky though. I don't know. Maybe I've had too much caffeine. I say as I'm drinking more caffeine. How much does this have? 114 kilograms or kilograms. I die. Milligrams. That's not terrible. All right. So, what am I doing here? Hold on. I'll actually even get to do most of the hair too, which is really cool. That's way better than I was expecting here. So let's look at these hands, huh? Let's get the hands figured out before. So they look like normal ass fingers, you know, which is cool. Oh shit. Mariah. Or Maria? Probably Mariah. What's up? Thanks for subscribing. So I'm going to take the crease tool and I'm going to just kind of scratch in some concepts onto these fingers. And then we'll just see what that does. I think we should remesh it though first. So we'll do that. Anytime now. Or any day. Yeah, that's how words work. There we go. We're good to go. So we'll go ahead and save. It's only been 40 minutes. 50 minutes? Something like that. That's not bad. Oop. Shit. Oop. That works. Alright, so we'll scratch in the fingies. They're kind of like... They're very human. Oh, that's whack. We'll do something like that. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. That's basically it. Nice. Hello, Semi-Thick. Thanks for coming in, dude. So I'm just gonna kind of do these child drawings on the fingers real quick. Just to place in the concepts of where things will go. Because I'm gonna sculpt on top of it. But this is like telling me where to go and making sure I don't lose track of what I'm doing. And then the thumb is pretty much the same thing, I believe. So we'll just go to town on that. What's up, Gigabyte? We'll do the same with the feetsies. And we'll do something like that with some scratches. Right, we'll scratch that up there. Then we have this guy. When is the game gonna be out? So the Kickstarter launches early November, and then the game will come out. Roughly February, something like that. So we have the fingers, we have the hands. How do you sculpt in Blender? I can't figure it out, so I have to use basic shapes. Okay, so maybe if I understand what your issue is, right? Let's try this. Let's figure this out here. So you have a cube, right? Let's add in a cube. And if we look at this thing, right? We have 6 vertices. Okay. Or no, 8 vertices. 6 faces. Yeah. So then we'll go, if we go into sculpting mode, and I try and sculpt on it, there's going to be an issue. So if we inflate, it can only inflate on the vertices that it's working within. See how it's kind of snapping? This blue dot is snapping to... The blue dot is snapping to the vertices, right? Because it can only sculpt the vertices that are there. And since there's only 8 vertices, you can only do so much. So... if we go all the way back, oh, not quite that far back though. So then, well, what you're gonna want to do is remesh it. So up here on top right, and choose a voxel size. You'll have to figure that one out. It's different per model. And so like right there, I don't think anything changed. Here, let's see what's going on here. There we go. Okay, so now if we go into the wireframe mode, we can see there are many more vertices that we can work with now. And so that means that we can now sculpt on it. So I hope I understood you correctly, and I hope that's kind of what you're looking for. And then if you want more detail, you take the voxel size and you're actually going to make them smaller. And then you have to remember to click remesh. Or you can press Control R and that'll do the same thing. And so now you can have more detail. So I hope that makes sense. You just need more vertices. That's probably what you're running into. So like if we look at this guy right here, I actually have 1 million vertices. Over 1 million vertices. So that's quite a few compared to 6, you know. Scythero. Isn't that a fucking Pokemon? Hello. hello. Yeah, it is. Hell yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm glad I could help. That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah. I think I had that issue too when I was first starting out. Didn't make any sense to me. Oh, shit. What are we doing here? So I'm gonna leave the face alone some more because I just need a fucking break from that thing. So we'll work on this. I keep going to the foot. There we go. So a really cool little trick is if you like the last thing that you like affected, so sculpt on. So what I do is I just click on it and you press the delete button. So the period button on the bottom right of your keyboard on the number pad. That's where you're going to focus to. So let's say I click on the side of them. That's where we focus to. Let's say the head. Now we're focused to his head. So that's really useful when you're working with small details like that, especially like the hands. How do you save a picture on Blender? Oh man. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you're saying with that one. Monkey Doobie, he is pretty thick, isn't he? Are you saying like as a reference or in your image that you're asking about? I think you set up a camera, render, and render image. Okay, so that would be rendering the image. And if they're asking for like using a reference, then I can help if that's what you're asking about, but you just gotta let me know. Kind of just putting the knuckles where they need to be. Yes. Okay, so reference. All right, so let's figure that out. So first of all, what I prefer to do is I use a program called PureRef. And it's a free software, and I recommend just like Googling it and like checking out some like tutorials on how to use it. It's so fucking useful. But if you really, however, if you're trying to like remake a model specifically and making it like one-to-one perfect recreation, you go into layout, and really, I mean, you just Shift A to add, and you do. I lost my mouse. Hold on. Oh, there we go. We're good now. So Shift A, add, and you go into image, and you just add image or a reference, and you can pick anything. So let's see here. Let's do like right here. So this is a sculpture that I made. This is I just grabbed a render, and so now you can use that as a reference. It's pretty nice. And then you can even, if you take the rotation and zero it out, now it's like perfectly flat. And then you can rotate it 90 degrees and then hold it up against whatever you're working with, right? Then you can like really line things up nice and good. When does the game come out? Thanks for asking. That's a wonderful question. That comes out, so the Kickstarter launches November, early November, and then the goal will be that the game comes out in early February after that. But if the Kickstarter doesn't do well, it's gonna be a lot longer than early February. But that's the goal, is if everything goes all good. So it's looking like a monkey now, so that's pretty cool. Let's build up the knuckles down here. Oh, I lost there it is. What can I download it on? It'll be on, uh-oh, did I lose? Oh. Weird. That shouldn't have happened, but okay, whatever. So that'll be, the game will be on Steam. And that'll be really cool. I'm excited for that. What's up, bro? I can't install the newest Unity version. Why is that? That sucks. I didn't know they came out with a new one. I know that they just came out with a new Unreal Engine, which is dope. I need to actually get around to downloading that. But I don't know how much that'll actually change things for me. Yeah, we're just doing knuckles, my dude. Making it look like a finger. Here, we need bigger radius. I'll just kind of, I like to take the bones underneath the skin and work them that way. Okay, and then it can't be too detailed, honestly, because it's gonna be, I think we're pretty much where we need to be. Yeah, no problem, my dude. We'll go ahead and we'll smooth out this face right here. Well, yeah, because we'll put the eyes in afterwards. Maybe we won't. I don't know, dude. Here, we'll actually, it's looking like we need some roundedness in the brow. So I'm just gonna bulge it out, inflate it, I mean. Something like that. I'm going to leave. Alright, see you later, Zim. Yeah. Yeah, things are looking like things now. That's pretty cool. Why? I'm not sure what that means. There, and then what I'm thinking here is we'll do You always know it's a good sign when things are looking like things. You're right. You're right. It is a good sign. That's usually what I'm trying to say, is I'm just like happy about it. It's like, hey, it's looking like a thing. Looking like the thing that I'm trying to make. Oftentimes it doesn't look like the thing I'm trying to make, so that's usually why I say it that way. Alright. Let's get rid of this shit. All this noise. And honestly, maybe we'll do the ears. I don't know, man. I don't know how big this thing is gonna be, because it's here, let's pull out. Don't I have a tape measure? Yeah, I do. cool. So let's look at this thing. It's gonna be 12 inches tall, right? And the monkey is only gonna be 5 of those inches. All right. So if I take this, right? Yeah. So it doesn't even have to be that detailed. I want it to be pretty detailed, but it doesn't have to be crazy. That's cool. That's nice. But it will be resin 3D printed, or 3D printed in resin. So I have the capability of making it crazy detailed. So let's I think it's time to pose it, my dudes. I think it's time to, and then we'll make it like real nice and good afterwards. So let's do, here we'll do, maybe I wonder if I should sculpt the jersey on top of it before I pose it. Oh, is he a boss? No, this is for a commission. Yeah. So it's not going to be part of the game or anything. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is we'll Shift D to duplicate it, right? And then I'll go in, let's get rid of this guy. And the jersey is gonna be, I'm just gonna copy so we can see through now. I'm just gonna kind of go like this. And we'll delete the vertices. Cool. And then how would I do this if I wanted it to be perfectly mirrored, right? Even though it says it's mirrored, would this be better? No. What? Oh, you know what I can do? Okay, I have decided. So what we'll do here, we can take this right here, do something like that, and we'll delete the vertices. And then we'll take this guy, chop his head off. Let's look at this jersey right here. Okay. So maybe what I actually want to do is do something like this. And then I can, something like that. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll delete the vertices. And then what's really cool is if we go back and we'll go ahead, and if we do, no, I need to be in sculpting for this for some reason. So what are you doing right now? I'm making the jersey. And I thought maybe I didn't explain it well enough. Yeah, so we're making the jersey before we move around and do other things. So what's really cool is we have the symmetrize tool. Let's see if it does it well. Well, it did the wrong thing on the right, or the right thing on the wrong side. So we do direction and we swap it from X positive to X negative now. We symmetrize it. It'll perfectly mirror it on the other side like that. That's cool. And so now, if we take it and we'll go ahead, actually I'll sculpt on it and I'll smooth it the fuck out. There it is. Lost my stylus. So we'll smooth it out. Hey. We'll We'll just kind of get rid of all this junk. There we go. That's pretty good. So now we can go into layout and we'll take it and so now he has a now we made a ship for him. So then I can go into the modifier tab. Here, we'll turn that off. Modifier tab, and I'm gonna do solidify. And we'll make it a little thick. That's the positive side. Right, so we'll do something like that. That's pretty good. Yeah, monkey shirt. Yeah, exactly. So that's, yeah, kind of looks like the thing that we needed to look like. So then we'll do, I'll go ahead. I'm actually just going to straight up apply it real quick. Maybe it's too thick. So we'll do like a 0.5. Oh, that's still too thick. Holy shit. So 0.2. Yeah, that works for me. We'll apply it, and that's going to add a bunch of stuff. And then we can sculpt on it again. And what I want to do is a remesh, but I'm actually going to keep it pretty high. So I'll do like a 0.01 or remesh it that way. Almost. Let's do it a little bit higher than that, or lower than that. So 0.005. That should be good. Why is he screaming? He's gonna be on top of a tower. He's gonna be all upsetty because he's King Kong. Yeah, or he stubbed his toe. You're right. You're right. All right. So now you can see his abs through his shirt. That's pretty cool. Well, actually, we might get rid of that one, but we'll see. And actually, the shirt is longer than that, so we'll go ahead. Oh, fuck you. Let's see here. Actually, we can model it now better. So we'll see through. I'm just gonna select these right here, these vertices, and if we turn on that, scale it down. Do something like that. And then I'm just gonna not give him a penis. You know, I think that's fair. You know? Yo, Labrador TV just came from TikTok. Hell yeah. Thanks for making it over. We're making monkey jerseys. Pull that back. It's affected by his dump truck. Maybe we'll pull that up. He has a bit too much of a collar, right? So we'll actually just erase it by smoothing it very harshly. Let's see if that works. That does work. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll kind of keep that going. And then I want to take this guy. I'll pull it down to a point. What's up, Caden Thomas? Thank you. I'm glad you like the videos. How can I day one? What's up with that? What does that mean? I'm not sure. Yeah, no problem. Here, let's go ahead. Monkey's screaming because he got no pants and he stubbed his toe. Look at that. It's all broken. No one likes stubbing their toe. Here, we'll keep on smoothing it. Because we want to get rid of these pecs. It's a jersey, you know. That's way better. That looks really cool. I'm really happy with that. I usually don't do clothing, so this is new for me. Yo, What's up, King Jules? It's all good. Don't be sorry. Yeah, I mean, that was a what? How's your day? My day's good. Yeah. My day's Whoa, my brain turned off. I think it's your fault, King Jules. It's all your fault. I fucking No, yeah, don't worry about it though. How can you buy one? Oh, like a sculpture? Head over to, if you go to my shit. So the description actually in the video, there should be a link to my merch, or you could go on TikTok and fucking the link in the bio, you should be able to find my the link to where you can purchase do the thingamabob with the with the sculpture. Holy shit, dude. What the hell? What the hell happened? I cannot think for a second. So the description, there's a link to where you can buy a sculpture. Same with the link in my bio in TikTok. I'm glad you watched the VOD though. That's fucking awesome. That's yeah, that was a fun one. I did not think we were gonna finish that sculpture last night, but we fucking did, so that's cool. I can't believe how easy it is to make a shirt. Yeah, isn't that neat? I think it's so cool. You can do that with like pants and shit and like gloves. I just like, yeah, super cool. How long does it take to make one of these? That totally depends. Totally. This one's probably gonna take like 10 hours, and then probably more because of the talking with the stream and all that. But yeah, it'll probably take about 10 hours. Hopefully 6 hours to sculpt, and then it's gonna take a bunch of hours to print, and then a bunch of hours to paint. So we'll see. Hello, Patty Lloyd. What's up, dude? Or girl, or dudette, right? All right, let's get back into this, man. Sad. Oh yeah, because of his toe. Yeah, I know. It's been a rough day for Big Monkey. So let's do it. What are we doing here? So I'm gonna try and sculpt in some fucking fabric folds. Do my best. I've always hated fabric. Just absolutely atrocious. But we'll get there. Alright, so he has like this kind of thing going on. Something like this. I think the image I'm looking at, that might be a 3D model. No, it's not. Never mind. Anyways. Dude, probably for you. Alright. We'll do... What are we doing? Try and sculpt in the details without sculpting in too many details. It's a balance we have to fucking find. What's up? What's gonna be on his jersey? Is gonna be a couple things here. Let's see here. Go into Etsy. Check that out. He has a big list of things. So I'm gonna just read it off right here. So sculpture of King Kong grabbing on top of a specific high rise in Chicago. So I have the building ready to go. And then SPNA will be in the place of his last name for some reason, I guess. And then there's going to be a crystal pedestal that's on top of, and it's going to say, "Are we at 85% yet?" I don't know what that means, but cool, you know. And so that's what we're doing here. And then we have this is the building that he's going to be hanging on to. So I think he's going to be smaller compared to the building. The building will be bigger. Yeah. I think we need more detail though, or more resolution. So we'll fucking... Oh, that's way too... Ah! Something like that. That's a lot better. Okay, so we have like a thingamabob going on here. So it goes like this, and then around his shoulder. And then I'm going to just go ahead and assume it does another thing like that, right? I'm just gonna assume it. And then there's another doodle bob that goes up here, around and down. Oh, shit. Like that. And then there's a little thingamabob going on. I'm actually gonna puff that out. And then another doodle thing right here. Something like that. Eh? And I'm going to go ahead and assume that there's another one back here as well. Cool. I'm going to just scratch in a little thingamabob right here too. And we'll just push that into his skin because we fucking can. Doesn't matter. There we go. Yeah. And then there's actually even like another seam right here. Goes on into here. Oh. There we go. Oh shit. Keep it up to like that. Yeah. All right. And I think there's more stuff going on right here. So we're gonna fucking, holy shit. There's so much stuff happening. Maybe we'll keep it like that just for now. Like that's the jersey for now. And we'll do, how much do they cost? So that goes by height, and let's look actually, so that way I don't misquote my own stuff. So we have between 6 and 12 inches. We have unpainted and painted versions. And it starts at $100, and 12 inches. So 6 inches unpainted is $100. 12 inches painted is $280. So between $100 and $280. Yeah, you should give him a tattoo on the arm saying "Monkey equal life." That would be fantastic. But we're not gonna do that because this is for someone else. That would be pretty great though. Alright, so that's a jersey, roughly. It's not perfect, but we'll work on it. We'll get better over time. We'll make it better later. So I think I might actually even... How the fuck would I do this? Can I wonder if I can do... Hold on. I think it's time to finally mod or pose them. So let's just get that over with, okay? I think I've been stalling here. So let's see here. Let's do like a... First of all... Can I do edit mode for all of them? For both of them? Yes, I can. I'll select all. I'm gonna bring them closer to the origin. If it'll let me. No? I'll do that. Stop moving. Okay, cool. Sweet. And then I believe what we can do is oh boy. We'll take this guy and we're gonna decimate him. Here, I'll make a copy of him real quick. We'll hide that away and then we'll decimate him. We'll do like a 0.05 like we did last time. Let's see how much detail we can keep. It'll be enough to sculpt on because we just need to pose them and hook them up to the building. And then are you going to give him a tattoo? No, I'm not. Just because it's someone else's. It's for it's a commission for someone else and they didn't ask for a tattoo, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, 116 is a lot, but we can deal with that. I think that'll be fine. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I don't know when I saved last. Uh-oh. Oh, sick. We're good to go. All right. All right. So what's this guy? Is this like a... We decimate it. It's only at 90,000. So that's okay. What's up? Ben Brandt. What's up? Could you make a monster that has like a human torso on a centipede lower half and a weird face? So wouldn't that be like that one thing in Avatar? Or am I misunderstanding? So you're asking for a centaur, for a centipede centaur. Oh man, that's crazy. That would be really weird. I really like that idea. I'll definitely play with that concept. Yeah. Or at least like for the game I'll play with the concept. That might be cool just to make, just for the hell of it too. So anyways, what are we doing here? We're doing a thing. So let's do armature. I'm gonna do a basic human meta rig, just to keep it simple. And then we'll scale this. Oh no, that's too simple. Okay, we need fingers. So I'm gonna delete that. Where can I get the game, by the way? That'll be coming out in so that'll be on Steam when it comes out. And it's not out yet. The Kickstarter is launching in early November, and the game will be released on Steam when it is released. And I'm hoping that I can make the game by February. That's the plan with everything. So okay, now we're gonna take the meta rig and we're gonna scale it down to about this guy, about the size of this guy. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to first we'll go into this, whatever the object data's property, view display, and we have to do in front. And now we can see it even though it's inside, and that's really important. What I'm going to also do is I'm going to delete this side of the fucking shit. We're going to click on it, go into edit mode, and we're going to select all of these bones, and we're going to delete the whole right side. Well, actually the left side of the bones. And now we have a thingamabob to work with. So now we can move everything around where it needs to be moved. And that's what we're going to do right now. Like this. Nope. Nope. I actually want to just elongate it like that. So That's good enough. We'll bring that over. Bring all this stuff over. Oh, I don't have tootsies either. Oh man, I'll have to make some tootsies. And then we'll look at it because it's 3D. We have to look at it from on the other side. Oh wait, what's up? How's your video game that you're making? It's going. It's good. I have to have a lot of balancing act that I'm trying to fucking do. I have 2 commissions and the game, so it's good though. It is good. I've been making some good strides. Good progress. Progress is the word for it. Man, I think I'm like starting to fucking shut down from the stress though. That's not fun. Let's do here. So we'll scale it up, rotate it in. Gotta get it kind of just right. It doesn't have to be perfect, especially because we're not like making an animation. We're just posing it. So that's cool. So we can just stick it in, scale it up, rotate it, get it just right, roughly. Right, it's cool because you can grab these joints, move them in the right spot. Oh. Okay. Shit. I gotta leave? Alright, I'll see you later, dude. Thanks for dropping by, though. Okay, we'll do something like that. Get that in the thumb area. What's your most favorite thing? Oh, man. Oh, boy. I'm really happy with smiles at the moment. But I don't know. Let's see here. The favorite thing. That's crazy. That's always a hard one to answer. Especially while I'm rigging. Let's see, maybe I don't know. I really like the smiles at the moment, so for now, I'm gonna have to say smiles. Hope that's a good answer. Okay, so now we have a thing going on, and we have all the fingers, but we're gonna have to make... So the toes are good enough as it is like that, but what we're actually gonna do is... I'm gonna subdivide this bone right here, and then we'll take it, because it's gonna be all bendy. We'll actually push it over to about here, and then I'm going to bring it, extrude it from there, and then extrude another one and another one. Perfect. And actually, I want to subdivide this one as well. So now we can bend that around as much. You like smiles too? Fuck yeah, dude. It's a good sculpture. I'm pretty happy with it. I think there definitely was room for more detail, but I'm happy enough with it that we're just gonna keep it. All right. So we have a thing going on. The monkey is being a monkey. That's fun. So let's see what happens if I take... So what's really cool and important is we see here, like, so it's .r and .r, upper arm .r, forearm .r, palm .r. So, but then if we look in the middle, it doesn't say .r. So if we select all, right click and hit symmetrize, it takes all the .r's and puts them as .l's. So that's interesting, right? It's neat, fun, useful little trick, especially for symmetrical creature thingamabobs, which makes sense because, like, with Y, or like, which is why I was working in making it mirrored for as long as I was. So yeah, maybe, I'm not so sure. Maybe we'll do even, I'll take this guy and I'm gonna do something like this just to stick it out into his face. So that way, here I'll actually do this. Here, nope, hold on. We'll delete it, and then I'm gonna extrude it out. And I'm gonna extrude it down, so that way I can make sure when I move this bone, I can move the face around nicely. So that's what we'll do here. So that's what we have going on. Object mode. So now I'm interested in seeing, I've never done this before, at least I don't think I have. If we take, so first of all, we're going to save it. So if you select the objects that you want to work with here, and then have the armature selected last, we could do Control P and then do armature deform with automatic weights. I think it's going to make the jersey move along with it, which would be pretty cool if that's actually how that works. Otherwise, we might have to join the jersey with it, which I don't want to do. I want to keep them as separate objects. I think I'm tired. I've gotten monotone. Okay. All right, so now here, if we go into pose mode, yeah, dude, that's pretty close. What happens? Yeah, so that's pretty good. I like that. It's not perfect, but I like it. Let's see here. Let's rotate this face here. So if we rotate the face, yeah, that's nice. I like that. Okay, then we have the finger controls too. So we'll be able to grab onto this building. Nice. Same with the toes. Let's check out the toes. Yep. Cool, man. Okay, so the only thing I'm looking at now is if we go into weight paint mode, and then we do a shift right click on the upper arm, I want to get rid of any color that we have going on down here. Because it was grabbing onto the jersey too far below. We don't want that. I'll do my best to keep it as feathered as I can, but I'll just kind of, and then hopefully there's no blue down here, color down here. Okay, now we can go into object mode, pose it. Oh, it's still fucked, huh? Wait. Yeah, it's still fucked. Oh, I wonder if it's this one. Hold on. It is. Yep. Okay, so then we'll go into object mode again. Weight paint. Shift, right click. What? Hold on. Oh, it's not working. Huh. That's fucking annoying. No, because I want the forearm. Maybe we'll do vertex paint. No. I don't know what to tell you. What we can do is here. I don't know if this is like a cheat or whatever, but I'll just Put a bone right here. Put 2 bones. Just to like block it. That's not the right way to do it, but that's how I'm doing it. And then we'll take, I'll do it all, symmetrize it. Let's see if how bad it's fucked up if I symmetrized it. Okay, cool. So we're good. I didn't make copies. I think I didn't. Yeah, okay, cool. So now we're gonna go back into it and we'll redo the thing, right? Control P, automatic weights. I thought I was gonna make it farther in this fucking stream. Well, I mean, I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this. I might be doing it. I have no idea, actually. Just until I'm like so burned out is basically all it is. Like I just get tired. I get more and more tired over for the length of the stream. And eventually it's like, okay, now it's time to be done. All right, so we're good to go. We'll hop in. Let's see what happens if we do a pose. And now we move it around and it's pretty good, you know? What is that his skin? That is his skin. I'm cool with that though. I'm okay. Because if we move it, it's not the worst thing ever. It's not great, but I'll take it. Yeah. What happens if we move that around? Okay, so then maybe that wasn't... Oh. It's good enough. Doesn't matter. We're gonna just be posing it anyways, so we're good. So let's just fucking start posing it. Let's get we have the building. So what we're gonna first do is just go into pose mode. Is there a way I can see results when it's done? Yeah, I'll probably end up doing a video about it. Or something, maybe. And also I plan on sculpting this for a while. With like just over, so I plan on I won't be working on this unless if it's in the stream, and then maybe I'll post it on the Discord. So here, I'll post it on the Discord when it's done. So if you're interested, I'll go ahead and I'll put out the Discord link real quick. So let's do that for anyone who is interested. We'll fucking... Alright, so there's the link, and I'll post it there. Otherwise, you could tag along throughout the streams as they occur, and we'll do stuff, and you'll get to see it there. So, yeet. So I'm gonna scale it in and like do like a thing. I don't even know how would it stay. Now we're just playing with like toys, you know. It's like a little puppet. So we can like bring this up and around. I think we'll even like bring this out. Oh, I want to rotate it. Here, what happens if we can rotate it down and then I can rotate it back up, huh? Like that, something like that. And then we'll have this guy sticking out, wrapping his foot around it. Maybe we'll do something like that. Oh boy. Haha! He's really stubbing his toe now, huh? Trying to learn Blender in your IT class? Oh shit, what would you do there? How does that work? So your IT class, right? What would that, why, how would Blender be a part of that? That sounds really cool. Here, I'm pressing E. Yeah, I gotta press an R. R to rotate. Rotate it some more. Something like that. We'll do something like that. Hey, that's a monkey. You know? And then maybe... What's up? I'm glad you're back, dude. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a thing. But does it look like a good thing? I don't know. Just learning how to animate 3D models. Oh, shit. That's cool. That's really cool. That's an IT class? Maybe I don't know what an IT class is. Isn't that like... What the fuck is an IT class then? I didn't know you animated shit in that. That sounds awesome. So that's the monkey. He really stubbed his toe there. I think that's cool though, like he's gripping onto it. And I think the building's gonna be smaller. Or the monkey's gonna be bigger, so whichever one you want to call it. I think we're just gonna scale it down and then I'll go up. Something like that. I'll just kind of fit it to him. And we'll go down. There we go. Yeah, he is thick. He's very thick. Well, not even actually. I made thicker. Fucking, what was it? Fish boy. He was thicker for sure. Here we'll do. We got this meta rig. Maybe we'll bring the hand in like that. And then maybe we'll rotate the foot. Ooh, that's pretty good. Something like that. We do. Yeah. That's like a whole window. A window per toe. Like, that's fucking crazy. So he's wearing a jersey, which is cool. And that was a goal, so that's good. And then he's on a building. That's also the goal, so that's also good. And then now it's like sculpting it. I mean, if that's... I think... I'll work with something here with, maybe we'll... I think this is where we'll call it for today. It's been exciting. It's been fun. We made progress. And what's gonna happen next is I need to get approval for the pose, and like, because I don't want to like start really sculpting on this thing until like he's okay with what it looks like. So that's everything, dude. We made a monkey. So Friday, Friday 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time, we'll be making more monkey. And hopefully, I hope so. Hopefully he fucking responds by then. And